Good morning and a happy 6 weeks postpartum to me. I just got back from my checkup at the OB. I was fully cleared to go back to work, which I'm on maternity leave, but I was cleared to go back when that ends. Cleared for exercising, cleared for sex, tampons, everything. I am all good. Everything's healing great down there and I am doing great. Symptom-wise, I think my postpartum bleeding is done. I believe I got my period already, which I talked to them at my OB about this and they're like, you probably just started your period already. Some people are just really unlucky, and I guess I'm one of those people. They asked me how long my periods usually last. I told them 4 or 5 days. If this lasts about 4 or 5 days from when it started, then it is probably my period coming back. But if it lasts any longer than that, then it's probably still the postpartum bleeding. I did have a pretty good tear. I believe that they said it was a 3rd degree, and I'm not sure exactly how many stitches that I got, but I would say that it was like 3 to 5 just based on when they were doing it. But she took a look at that and said that it's healing great, probably another week or 2 and it would be fully healed because she can still see some shadowing or shading from the stitches or something like that. So they're not fully dissolved yet. I don't really know how that works, but pretty much it's healing good, looking good, and another week or 2 and it would be completely healed. Oh, another thing to update on my acid reflux, which if you've watched any of my other videos or if you know me, you know that I had a really bad acid reflux. It was literally my first symptom and it was the worst symptom that I had, and I had it persistently from as soon as I was pregnant until the very end of my pregnancy. However, I will happily update that as soon as I gave birth, it went away. I mean, it was at the point where I was on a medication that I had to take every single day to help with it, and I didn't take that medication the first day after giving birth and I was perfectly fine. I never have taken that medicine. I've never taken Tums since then. I've been perfectly fine, which is amazing. So good to feel after months of having persistent acid reflux to the point where I couldn't sleep. It was just horrible. So that went away as soon as I gave birth. Oh, weight wise, I gained about 50 pounds this pregnancy, which is just lovely. I weighed the most I've ever weighed in my entire life. And no, it doesn't matter. No, I'm not trying to lose weight purely for documenting it. And for anyone who's curious, I have already lost 33 pounds. Mentally, I am doing pretty good. I have a lot of anxiety being a new mom with a baby for the first time. I do have 5 stepkids, but I've never had a baby. I was never there for any of their baby stages. Our youngest that we have 50-50 custody of was a 1.5 years old when I met my husband. So I've never gotten to experience having a baby, let alone a newborn. It's nothing like you expect, but it's everything you expect. It's amazing, it's hard, it's exhausting, it's everything all at once. But I can genuinely say that I am so happy. This is all I've ever wanted my entire life. My birth was great, which I will be filming my labor and delivery story. That's probably going to take me a little bit to edit because it's going to be longer. So I wanted to do a quick little update in the meantime, since I did just have my 6-week checkup as well. My son is doing great. He was healthy. He was 6 pounds, 9 ounces, 19.5 inches. After 17 hours of labor, 13 of which I went unmedicated, and then I got an epidural that did not work. So if you're interested in the full story of that, I will have that soon. We are exclusively breastfeeding. That's been going pretty good. We had a little bit of trouble the first day in the hospital. We actually ended up giving him a little bit of formula because he had not eaten in a really long time and we couldn't get him to take the breast. So we did supplement with 1 bottle of formula, which he ate the tiniest amount of, and then after that he ate on the breast perfectly fine and has been perfectly fine since. He eats probably every hour or 2 for 15 to 25 minutes, although lately he has been cluster feeding like crazy, but that's probably an average every hour or 2. Sometimes during the night he'll make it 3 or 4 hours and he'll eat for longer, like 30 or 40 minutes. Sometimes during the day he'll do that, but that's usually at night. He has probably 3 or 4 poopy diapers a day and upwards of 6 wet diapers a day. So he's doing great. He's gaining the perfect amount of weight. At his last appointment, which was his 1-month checkup, which he was actually 5 weeks old, he was already up to 9 pounds and he is 21 inches now. So he's growing perfectly. He's growing right along the growth scale. He's in the perfect place. He's doing amazing. He is a little bit colicky, I guess you could say. a little bit fussy. He has a lot of like gas pains. He gets the hiccups a lot, having some reflux lately, just all these things while he's trying to get used to being in this world, while his body is adapting and all of that. He loves to be held. He loves to be snuggled. He's the happiest when me or his daddy is holding him. The rest of the kids absolutely love him. They're all pretty good with him. And yeah, we're all doing pretty good. My husband will be going back to work soon. He did have some time off, which I'm really thankful for. I still have another almost 2 months of maternity leave, which is amazing. I'm so thankful for that. And yeah, I'm not really sure, there's not too much more to update on, but there will be a lot more to come soon. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested. You can find my social medias down below, and I will talk to you guys hopefully soon in my next video.